Hello, happy Sunday, June 15th. It is Father's Day here in America. So I want to say, first of all, happy Father's Day to any fathers that are watching and any single moms that have to hold it down as mother and father for their children. Wow, I'm exhausted. You can see I'm sunburnt on my chest a little bit from yesterday in Hawaii at the No Kings protest. And wow, Hawaii really showed up and showed out. I know that a lot of places in the world, actually, not just America, came out. Hawaii, it's weird for us because the only kings we recognize are Hawaii kings, Hawaiian kings. Got something here about patience coming through. Sentimental. I feel like someone here is taking it slow because they sometimes are in their feelings. So they get emotional about something, they get in their feels about it, and then it causes them to climb up. This person moves slow. This is a sloth. This is a person who they're not quick to initiate and move forward. They're slow. Slow can be good. Okay, slow can be wonderful. But I think their slowness is out of fear, but also they get in their head, and then this person's prideful or something. It's giving Pride and Prejudice, Mr. Darcy. Ceremony and pampered. Just very old-fashioned person. Something about this masculine's old-fashioned. Maybe he feels like the man should pay for everything, and open the door, and because a pampered's giving that a gentleman, someone who treats a lady right. There is a feeling of watching. They could be watching you. They pine and yearn from afar. I don't think you know this, although I think you might have some inkling, but I don't think you really know this because I think this person hides it. They're very slow. I don't know how else to put it. Like the energy, it feels like this is not the kind of man that's going to say in 2.2 seconds, let me take you out for dinner and a movie. I forget what song that is. Let me take you out. They don't do that. They could be shy too. And there's like a shyness to them. And maybe you bring out that shyness, right? This could be a really confident, secure, masculine alpha man, but with you, they feel shy. Got infatuated bottom of the deck. I told you, they pine and yearn. They pine and yearn, but they keep it to themselves. It's very Mr. Darcy. I was watching on Amazon Prime a show I've watched before. It only has 4 episodes, which is very infuriating. And it was a really long time ago, but it's called The North and the South or something like that. And the dude in there is just like Mr. Darcy. Prideful and stubborn and real rough around the edges. You see what I'm saying? But you just gotta watch it. I don't want to ruin it for you. And may I say that just last night I finished reading the 3rd book of The Summer I Turned Pretty. It was the one called At Least We'll Always Have Summer or something like that. And you guys know I never knew how it ended. Because I had the book for forever. And the reason I bought the 3rd book only is because, you got to see the 2 seasons play out on Amazon. The actual TV show series. And I just didn't know how it ended. And so I've had that book forever. Forever. But I just didn't read it till now. And I finally found out how it ends. And I'm not going to tell you how it ends in case you don't know. But it was exactly what I thought. I knew it. I knew it in my gut. I knew it. I'm giving this as an example because I don't read things by accident. I don't feel this urge to, I'm going to read this now. I'm going to watch this now. I wish I had that luxury. I don't. And when I read the book, I thought, this is really symbolic. This is good. This is a sign. They're trying to tell me something. And I think what it's trying to tell us is, when you know, you know. And sometimes there's a voice deep inside of us that we ignore. But when you know, you know. And sometimes things don't always work out the way you want them to. Not at first, but it doesn't mean it doesn't work out. It just means it doesn't work out the way you had planned. This person is slow, new love. For some of you, it's a brand new fucking person that may not have, in fact, I'm almost positive they didn't come forward. Some of you have yet to meet this person. That's how new it is. You didn't even meet yet. Oh, the Hanged Man. Huh. Hanged Man is all about a change in perspective. It's about enlightenment. But it's also a standstill. It's a pause. This connection, if it's been ongoing, it has stalled. You see what I'm saying? It stalled out. It hasn't moved forward. You've been at an impasse. It's giving someone has like this light bulb moment. Someone knows. They know. They know. And that's just how they said it. And I don't know. They know. Oh, yeah. They hear the call. Judgment. Both cards indicating awakening. I think that's all that this masculine needed to do was awaken. He needed to stop with the pridefulness, the stubbornness. It's like he was too stubborn to fall, which is kind of weird, right? But not really. Tales old as time. He's kind of too stubborn to admit it to himself, too stubborn to bring it forward and say, hey, I'd like to date you. He just didn't do it. Yeah, look at that, Four of Swords. He just didn't do anything. This was at a fucking complete standstill, but yet again, infatuated the devil, which is obsession. Sorry about that. I had to stop recording because my groceries got delivered, and while I was waiting for my groceries, I started eating peanut M&Ms, and I'm sorry, but I can't stop when I start. We bought the huge thing from Costco of them, and so anyways, that's the reason that the lighting might look different. I had to take a break. Which I feel like is kind of the energy in this connection. It starts going in one particular and with one particular type of energy, and then it stops. And then I think when it starts again, there's a different perspective, because now when I'm looking back at these cards, I am seeing it differently. Oh, look at what was underneath that. The Tower. There's a sudden change in this. Now, is the sudden change you? Meet someone new. Oh, Lord, would this be the plot thickening? Oh, it's like adding some damn cornstarch to this liquid, honey. That motherfucker gonna thicken up. It could be. It could be. But it also could be that there's a change in their energy, because this is what we were doing before. Nothing. Quiet. Casual. Very nonchalant. Surfacely, obviously. Behind the surface, you see that. We have the devil, right? But what I'm feeling like is the change is this breaks the camel's back. I don't know, I just feel like let me just get straight to the point here. My gut is telling me that they've just played it cool for so long and silently obsessed about you. And it's quite simple. They just can't do that anymore. I don't know if it's because there's a threat of someone new coming in, whether you literally did meet someone new and they found out about that, or they're not stupid and they know that it could be at any moment, any second. They have a feeling. 9 of Wands. This masculine couldn't get out of his head. Just didn't do it. Magician. Queen of Swords. No, they couldn't. They couldn't do it. You know, you come up as a bitch who's very strong and truthful and honest. This is a bad bitch. This is the kind of bitch here that don't take nobody's shit. This kind of bitch here who is fierce. And it was intimidating for them. I feel like some of them didn't trust you. They didn't trust that this was mutual. They were very on guard, almost to the point where they didn't even allow themselves to buy into it. Could be an option. I gotta tell you though, I've got a weird feeling here that it feels like someone close to them may have found out or saw you. Maybe they voluntarily shared this information, or someone just saw they were looking at you or something. I don't know. This person may have said something to them. And now it gets the ball rolling because I think they realize they're a fucking idiot. Sorry, the card fell down. Page of Wands fell down, and excuse me, Two of Wands fell down. I was staring at the Page of Wands. Oh, wow. There was nothing happening. They didn't do anything. Look at that, even no communication. Holding back the swords. Now, this person could be someone when it's like they're playing it so cool. And you can do that, that's no problem, but don't cry when a bitch pop out with someone else. Because if I can be so honest with you, I think they would cry. It reminds me of in the books, and the show, The Summer I Turned Pretty. Conrad finally got belly, and then he fucked it up. Self-sabotaged it. He didn't feel good enough. He was dealing with his own demons. He was prideful. He was stubborn. And he lost her to none other than his brother. When I tell you the plot thickens, I'm not saying you could lose them to their brother, but maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's a fear. Maybe it's their brother who saw that. I don't know, but I'm telling you, there's no accidents when they want me to read something or watch something. And that's the premise of The Summer I Turned Pretty. There are two brothers, and she's always been in love with one, Conrad. And she finally gets Conrad, and he acts like an idiot. He doesn't appreciate her. He kind of drops the ball in a lot of fucking ways. He had a lot of growing up to do, right? But Conrad was her first love. The one who just, there's a thing. There's a thing between them. There's a thing. And I mean, that kind of a bond would, and that's why he felt protective of her, jealous, but hid it a lot, right? Pretended he wasn't. And I'm telling you, this is like a pig-headed fool. Poison. Venomous, dangerous, and intoxication. It reminds me of how when Bella and Edward were talking and he said, "You're like a drug to me." Or something of that sort. I can't remember the details right now. She was like heroin. There's a feeling here of potency. between these two people. It's a potent connection that the feminine wasn't afraid of, but the masculine was. He was very afraid of the fact that he was losing control, the fact that she had such an effect on him. Because what does that mean? Well, I don't understand this. I don't want to lose control of me and myself. And what if I fall and they don't fall? And what if I look like an idiot? And what if I'm reading this wrong? There's a lot of overthinking here. And when you have an overthinking motherfucker on top of which they're prideful and stubborn, I mean, it's a perfect storm for a fuck up. But it can never really be over with a person if they're the one. Do you know what I mean? You can meet a new person, they can meet a new person, but your heart always kind of goes back to them. There's magnetic attraction between these two souls that nothing and nobody could stop. And that's what I'm feeling right now in this moment. It's like, I don't give a fuck what happened, what's happening. These two souls always find their way back to each other. It's like, and it might go against logic. It might not be the best match on paper. When you know, as they say. I think this masculine knows that it's not that you're poison and that he should stay away. It's not that. It's that he has to be a better man, a stronger man, in order to be with you. It's like your kryptonite. And I laugh because it is funny. Because they think they're dying. They think something's wrong with them. They think they're going crazy. They think they're losing control and I'm gonna fucking be ruined. This is my demise. But all they're doing is falling in love. And it kind of is laughable because it's like, and it tells you that this masculine has never felt like this before, which is why he doesn't recognize it. He doesn't know, oh, you know what? I'm just really attracted to them because I'm catching feelings. That's what this is. They don't know. And I feel like they wouldn't even allow themselves to think that way. That this could be love, that that's what this is, that this is the start of a very beautiful love connection. I just don't think they allowed themselves to think that. And when they did think that, they talked themselves out of it. And I think they didn't want to be crushed. I don't think they wanted to be wrong. I don't think they wanted to look stupid. But they ended up looking stupid in the end anyways, because it's like, what a coward. And I think nowadays we are just so sick and tired of seeing cowardly, insecure men. We are sick of it. That like, if you cannot be the kind of a man that says, I'm afraid, I'm fearful, but I'm still gonna do it, then sit the fuck down and get the fuck out of our face. We are sickened by cowardly men. And I remember in the TV show and the book, right? Even though I never read the first two books, but remember how she tells Conrad, I'm not going to keep waiting for you. I'm not going to keep waiting for you. And I feel like that's what this feminine has said, whether to him or indirectly and in just via action. I'm not going to keep waiting for you. There's only so much I can do on my end. I can't make you be the man. I cannot make you rise up and take action. And this is the tale of, if they were to fuck this up and let you go, you would be the one who got away. They would think about you on their dying bed, on their deathbed. In their dying days, they would think about you. I'm not kidding. And again, Tale as Old as Time. The Crow. Oh my Lord. Crow is announcing it. And the crow is omen, magic, and announcement with white roses too. White roses symbolizes purity, innocence, and young love. This masculine may not be experienced. And didn't I just say that earlier, that like he's never felt this before because he's never experienced it. He's never been in love. Not like real true love. And I think that when you don't recognize something, sometimes it can scare you. And I think this masculine got scared. But at the end of the day, I don't truly believe he's a coward. I think he's been cowardly. I don't truly believe he is a coward though. Something in my gut tells me this motherfucker is gonna come forward. And I mean, you can see with the crow landing on this woman, it blows her back. You see how she's dressed in a wedding dress. And the reason I picked this picture for this card is because, and that's the picture I chose to be on the back of every one of my midnight hour oracle decks, is because it's so beautiful. And it's almost like the crow is coming in, and like it's so obvious that you can't mistake it. It's so obvious. You won't miss it. And I feel like a lot of feminines, they get in their head about, but what if I miss the signs? What if it's him and I don't know? But if it's him, you would know. He'd be in your motherfucking face. He would be taking action. He would not let another man have the ability to be with you. And not in a toxic, low vibrational way, but in a way of claiming you. In a way of making sure you knew what their intentions were. That's a real man. I mean, the fact that she's dressed in a wedding dress kind of says it all. That's my wife. I know it. I see it. That's my wife. There's something new that's starting, and I know it as well because there's a vortex card at the bottom of the deck, which talks about opening, cycles, and thresholds. Something new is coming. It's a new cycle. And that cycle has love written all over it. Now, who is it going to end up being? Listen, they're going to cry themselves to sleep every motherfucking night if they let you go. Okay, they will have to Google how to stop crying. Oh, I told you he's not a fucking coward. I told you. I fucking told you. Kang Dangalang. This is the King of Wands, who I like to affectionately refer to as Kang Dangalang, because it's big dick energy. It's alpha, it's masculine. It will be so obvious you wouldn't question it. He would be in your motherfucking face energetically about this. He would be texting you. He would be calling you. A motherfucker that don't have enough respect for you to call you back, to text you back, to leave you hanging. Bitch, that's barely even an acquaintance. That's just somebody that I know. Okay, we ain't gonna be tolerating no bullshit. That's just somebody I know. I put everybody in the category of which they deserve. That's what I do. So I told you guys, not everybody your friend. Not everybody has potential. Could be receiving a message from this person with the Eight of Wands. It's possible. I mean, it would be quite obvious it would be that. Page of Cups. They was trying to go with the friendship thing. I think you friend zone them finally once and for all. And that's where this is going to hit them. It's painful to be treated like everybody else. Because you had the ability to be different from everybody else. But you chose to be an idiot and a moron. And there we are. Now you treating them like everybody else. You showing them what it looks like. And how you deal with men that you don't like. Men who stand no chance. Four of Wands. Oh, there's a lot of victory here. This is a lot of proud, feminine energy. It's giving successful. It's giving self-sufficient. It's giving independent. When I was at the protest yesterday, I saw a woman holding a sign that said, "I'm so tired of insecure men." I'm so sick of insecure men. And it's the truth. I think it's collectively, we feel this way. Like, my God, it's the most unattractive thing ever. And it's like, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna let an insecure man or a man with no balls make me feel some type of way about me. Matter of fact, it only reconfirms to myself how much of a bad bitch I am and how pathetic you are. And that's the mind frame here. It's, you're gross, and I'm not gonna shed no motherfucking tears for a gross ass. And we're cutting people off as we need to. Cutting them off accordingly, treating people accordingly. Like I told you, I put people where to belong. I celebrate me loudly. I roar. I'm not whispering. I'm not afraid. I speak my mind. And I most certainly won't let an insecure man make me feel some type of way about my damn self. And you can see that this is the collective of the divine feminines. They're saying, I'm gonna let you make me feel unworthy? Yikes. Yikes. Because a real man ain't you. A gentleman, a secure, confident man, a healthy man, non-toxic? Bitch, please. And I promise you, there's many of them out there. They're coming out. They're all coming out, standing against this terribleness happening in the world right now. You see them. Okay, they do fucking exist. This is somebody here who's been busy working. Now, I don't mean they're not busy working. Clearly they are. But again, and I say this all the time, it's the energy. I'm not saying they're faking being busy. They're not. But I do believe they lean into it. They lean into it. They may use it as an excuse. They may dive more deeply into work than necessary. This is a man who has been stone-faced. He's been stoic, King of Swords. He hasn't necessarily shown it to you. And I'm telling you right now, bide your fucking time. We are no longer allowing this behavior to happen. We are not. We know what we deserve. I joked about this in yesterday's reading or the day before. That like you crying over a dude whose favorite team is the New York Yankees when you have the potential of being with and a New York Yankee fall in love with you. Kind of reminds me of that song from the Hunger Games. Are you coming to the tree? The same. It reminds me of this. It's like saying to them, are you gonna come? You gonna stand 10 toes motherfucking down? You gonna look me in the motherfucking eye? You gonna be brave and courageous? If not, get the fuck out of my face. Delete my number. Stop talking to me. Don't even look at me. Don't even think about me. Because we don't have time for that right now. We're trying to save the world. The sky is falling. Okay, I'm sorry, boo-boo, but I can't be with a coward. Because when I suit up to go to fucking war, you gonna suit up too? And this is the point in this, is that it feels to me like this man is going to do it. I mean, we see it as the first card out of this tarot deck. The Pope tarot deck. I think this is the kind of motherfucker that when shit hit the fan, he's gonna suit up. He's gonna speak out against terrible things and things that not on his watch. A warrior needs a warrior. An emperor needs an empress. There's gonna be a shift. And whether that shift is you meet someone brand fucking new who is this energy, or if this is a person that, like Conrad in The Summer I Turned Pretty, acted like an idiot and lost her and had to go and see her be with someone else. His heart had to break. It had to be crushed. He needed to feel that. And that's what made him a man, really, is the fact. And listen, remember I've said this before, they're fighting demons. In that book, their mom dies. And it's horrific and it's terrible. And he's fighting his own demons. And again, I'm telling you, they do not make me watch and read shit at my own leisure. Look at all the books I want to read at my own leisure. I start to read it and then something inside of me gets like distracted and I can't do it. I read that third book in like 2 days. And granted, I would have read it in 5 hours, but I had to work. And then of course, yesterday we had to go to the No Kings protest, but I couldn't put it down. Remember I said it comes down to 2. I mean, for some of you, it is sad, but it could be brothers. I don't know. Could be friends. I don't know. All I know is that someone here is gonna stand up and they're gonna say, you're mine. And they're gonna claim you and they're going to make it so known to you, there's no mistaking. There's no mistaking it. If I have to question and wonder if you even like me, get the fuck out of my face. Because there are a lot of other men that I don't have to wonder with. And those are the kind of men that you would cry if you saw me with. Tears would fall and you'd have to Google, how do I stop crying? How can I get over a person? And so you can risk it, you can gamble on this. But women like us never lose. Not really. We lose things to create space for something better. So we never lose. But you have someone coming in here that's going to make it so obvious you will not question. They will be loyal. They will be devoted. They will be kind, protective, hardworking. And when you really think about that exists, you don't want to fuck around with mediocre shit. You don't want to waste your time on someone who doesn't know what he wants. I don't know. That's perfectly fine and dandy, but do that over there. Miss me with that bullshit. You pull your fucking boots up by the fucking straps and you get the fuck up or you get the fuck out of my face. And we're not backing down from that in every way, in every subject, in every fucking thing. We are not going to put up with bullshit. We're not. You know what's funny is at the protest yesterday, I saw that there was a lot of older white people. In Hawaii, white people are a minority. Not like every place else, right? In Hawaii, it's opposite. White people are the minority. And I saw tons of them out there. And older women and older men. And I thought, wow, it's so strange. Maybe it's just here in Hawaii. No, it wasn't. I saw this everywhere. People were saying this. They're like, wow, it's so crazy that all these older, white men and women have come out. Well, a lot of them are war veterans and are basically saying, no. I fought for this freedom. For you to be able to protest, for you to be able to have freedom of speech. No. I fought for this. And then a lot of the older women are like, honey, boo-boo, this is not my first rodeo. It's not my first protest, honey. And I haven't done this in years, decades. But I'm coming back out now. Because, again, it's no longer about Republican, Democrat. This is about freedom. It's about democracy. And I think it was the largest protest to date. I think they said it was like 14 million people. Like collectively. That's insane. I'm telling you, it's no longer about our political views right now at the end of the day. It's about democracy and freedom. And about compassion. And standing up for those that cannot stand up for themselves. A lot of people thank me and I see it like all over, thanking people that thank you for going out there because I can't. They're afraid, they're susceptible, they cannot. And I feel it's our duty and our right and our responsibility to do so, to roar. How you gonna claim you're a divine feminine? You're sitting over there quiet as shit and too scared as shit to even tell a fucking mediocre man to leave you alone or to stop fucking with him. Listen, honey, tighten the fuck up. Tighten the fuck up. It's time. It's time to stand the fuck up. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your rights. Robert Nesta Marley said that. Bob Marley. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your rights, bitch. And also stand up for your rights when it comes to what you know you deserve in every fucking part of your life, not just in political shit. And that's why I say when people go, stick to tarot. Shut up. Don't tell me what the fuck to do. I talk about everything, I always have. But my point here is that we're not tolerating no bullshit from nothing and nobody. Not from men, not from women. From nobody. And we are stronger collectively together than we are separate. And that's how that's the mentality, right? Divide and conquer. And to see yesterday, it was like, no, they're not going to do that to us. We are going to stand united. We're going to stand united. And this is such beautiful. I just got chicken skin. I got the chills. My point is, bitch, it's happening. I can feel it in every cell of my body that this is clearly a revolution in life in general. But there is also this thing that's kicked into the feminines of, we keep saying it, right? We know what we deserve. And we've been showing spirit. We've been showing the universe when they test us. I'm not gonna nibble at every goddamn thing that crossed my path. Why would I? I'm a queen. I'm a goddess. Honey, I only deserve the best. And I will reject everything that crosses my path that is not of quality. And my ending statement here before I get into your extended reading is that I feel that the more you know what you deserve, the more you become a match to it. And I think it's coming in at any second. All right, if you want to rent this extended, go to the comment section below, click on that pinned link. Also, don't forget, follow me on my vlog channel, Missy in Wonderland. Just posted a recent video a couple of days ago of my adventures and me gallivanting. You know, basically it's Missy in Wonderland's about me gallivanting, whether I'm here in Hawaii or if I'm everywhere else I'm at. But I will see you in the extended, okay, you guys? I wish you so much peace, love, and hope. Okay, we've been praying to God, Jesus, Buddha, Allah. We have hope. That's the thing they can't take away from us. I love you guys. Bye.